Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. Today, Governor Tony Evers announced during a news conference he expects to introduce a package of COVID-19 relief bills sometime next week. Still no word on exactly what he has in mind. The governor announced an executive order earlier this week advising folks to stay at home but not mandating anything. Across the country today, the United States set a new record for most new confirmed cases in a single day with roughly 150,000, about double the amount we were averaging as recently as 2 weeks ago, though nationally we're still not anywhere near the number of deaths per day as we had at our first peak back in April, though we are trending back up. Wisconsin set another record for most new COVID-19 cases in a day today. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services reports 7,497 new cases, along with 58 new deaths. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, DHS reports at least 231 people in the hospital with COVID-19. They say 36 of those are in the ICU. DHS reports just 9% of hospital beds in our region are still available. And those last stats are the ones becoming a real issue right now. Hospitals in northwest Wisconsin report they are now at or near 100% capacity. And as the number of people hospitalized with the virus continues to grow and the number of people available to care for them continues to drop, healthcare leaders warn it could lead to a significant loss in quality of care. Evan Hong reports.
We've been at or near capacity.
You know, COVID is rampant in the community.
So yesterday, we shared that we were 100% full.
That's the story across much of northwestern Wisconsin, as area hospitals struggle to keep up with an explosion of COVID-19 cases. Officials at HSHS hospitals say intensive care units have been at or near capacity in recent weeks, forcing patients to be admitted in the emergency room until beds become available. However, all local hospitals, including HSHS, say space is not the main concern, but a lack of staffing.
So it's a ratio. Do we have enough people with the right amount of skill to care for the patients that we have? And can we continue to take patients that need us? Can they continue to come here? And so it's a constant, how many balls are in the air?
The same is happening at Mayo Clinic, where over 300 staff are currently away from work due to COVID-19 exposure. For extra help, Mayo has called on nurses from all over the country to assist, and even retired nurses who haven't worked with patients in years.
So I will be honest, I haven't been at the bedside for 20 years. When we projected where we would be today, you need to have your blue scrubs ready to go. I have my blue scrubs ready to go, and they're on.
At Marshfield Clinic Health System, the beds are also filling up, and the workload is taking a toll on healthcare workers on the front lines.
Because the front lines is ugly. It is awful. It is nothing that, in my 20 years of being a nurse, I've ever wanted to see, and be able to leave those things at work and come home and raise a family is extremely difficult.
And if there's one message those on the front lines want to send to the community, it's to let everyone know that right now, the virus is more real than ever.
The things that we're seeing, I want the community to know that it is serious. So if Eau Claire and the Chippewa Valley can do anything to keep our beds open, our critical care beds, would be to wash your hands, wear a mask, stay at home.
It's Evan Hong reporting. The United County Traffic Safety Commission is giving away some free masks to the public on this Saturday. That event is from 10 till noon in front of the ADRC building in the back of the Triggs parking lot in Rhinelander. Organizers say they have over 300 masks available in 3 different sizes. You're asked to stay in your vehicle, take 1 mask per person, and that is this Saturday, 10 till noon in front of the ADRC building, the Triggs parking lot in Rhinelander. All right, outside, Andrew, we saw some snow today. How's things looking now?
We did, Justin, and we're not done yet. We still have a couple more flurries touching on the ground for the rest of the night tonight. If you were with us at 6 o'clock, we saw plover with all green grass on the ground, nothing on the trees quite yet. So we're looking at a very different picture now, seeing it snow covered. Most of the snow is done for tonight, so we'll just watch a few flurries hang on through our area as we're watching this fast moving cold front make its way over to the east, So we'll be watching a little bit snowfall coming on yet, but not a whole lot. The big concern will be freezes overnight tonight as temperatures are below freezing, and we did see some rainfall going on tonight as well. So you can see temperatures well below freezing right now for us. So just be cautious on the roadways there with those freezes possible. And we're going to continue to watch temperatures drop into the later hours tonight. So we're going to be watching temperatures get to the low 20s, some upper teens in the mix as well. Averages for this time of year, 25, so they're not too far off. Justin?
In the race for president, a hand count audit of Georgia's presidential ballots begins tomorrow. This is the stage before the state certifies the count and then plans an official recount. Joe Biden leads there by about 14,000 votes right now. Here in Wisconsin, where Joe Biden leads by about 20,000 votes, counties have until next Tuesday to certify their results before a recount. Right now, President Trump's team is involved in either lawsuits or recount calls in 6 different states, still refusing to concede the election as the Biden transition team works to move forward. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
On Capitol Hill, pressure is mounting for lawmakers to take a stand as President Trump is still refusing to concede to President-elect Joe Biden.
It's most unfortunate that the Republicans have decided that they will not respect the will of the people.
The election is over. It wasn't close. President Trump lost.
So far, fewer Republican senators have congratulated the president-elect than leaders of foreign countries. But there are growing cracks within the party. Prominent Republican operative Karl Rove writing in the Wall Street Journal, this election result won't be overturned. Now, at least a dozen GOP senators are saying Biden should have access to classified intelligence briefings to prepare for the transition.
If that's not occurring by Friday, I will step in as well and to be able to push and to say this needs to occur.
The top Republican in the House citing Biden's own words that there's only one president at a time.
He's not president right now. Don't know if he'll be president January 20th, but whoever is, will get the information.
President Trump tweeting and retweeting a flurry of posts, including attacks on Fox News and more baseless allegations of widespread fraud. He's also telling supporters he earned 73 million votes. That's 500,000 more than NBC's vote count, and ignores the fact that Biden won more than 77 million. President-elect Biden is moving forward with policy plans, naming his new chief of staff, longtime aide Ron Klain, who helped guide the Obama administration through the Ebola crisis and economic recovery. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Worth noting that Republicans have done very well down ballot in local races this year. Politics has been big business all year long. You've probably seen the Trump stores in Wausau and Merrill. Now a recent state assembly candidate is selling Biden beer. Kirk Bangstad owns Minocqua Brewing Company, not shy about his politics, whether it's the large Biden sign hanging on his business or his messages on his Facebook page. But he decided he wanted to do more.
And we just started talking about, like, well, we should do something else. You know, what else should we do? And we're like, well, let's make a Biden beer. It's probably got to be a Kolsch. This is served best when the temperature is taken way down, kind of like what Biden said, you know, in his acceptance speech.
He also said he couldn't make it an IPA because, in his words, Biden won, only Trump is bitter, like an IPA. The holidays are right around the corner. Many kids are putting together their Christmas lists. We'll show you how one local toy store is encouraging people to shop local this year. But first, Andrew's in with your full forecast. Next on Newswatch 12 at 10.
Carpet City Flooring Center is extending their biggest sale of the year. Receive free carpet installation and interest-free financing. That's right, free carpet installation and interest-free financing. See why builders and designers choose Wisconsin's largest flooring store for their flooring needs. Request your free estimate at carpetcitywi.com and beat the holiday rush.
Carpet City, our prices will floor you.
Hi, my name's Chad. I went and saw a neurologist and had several MRIs, and they found out that I had spinal neuropathy. The neurologist at the hospital decided that the only treatment was medication. I didn't find that acceptable, so I called Spinal Aid to get a free consultation. After working with Spinal Aid, I'm able to walk, I'm able to sleep, I have balance, my overall comfort of life is 100% better.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. The Spinal Aid Center of Wausau can help relieve the symptoms of your neuropathy. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation.
Welcome back. So we saw a little bit of snowfall out there tonight. Most of that is done for today. We'll see maybe a couple flurries through the overnight hours. The big concern is seeing freezes all over our roadways through the overnight tonight. So just use extreme caution out there for any commuting on those roads. They are going to be very slick, so watching accidents build out there tonight, just use extreme care there. But for now, we're seeing almost full visibility through our area. Most of that heavy snowfall was already passed on through for the rest of the night tonight, so we'll just see a couple flurries making its way on through. Really, most of us have seen the bulk of it there, so that wasn't too bad. We got through it. Just a little bit of a dusting on the ground, half an inch in Rhinelander right now. So what we're seeing is the rest of this cold front make its way over east over our area. It's kind of a fast mover, so we're not going to be seeing a whole lot more precipitation. It'll be basically what we have on the ground now is most of what we're going to be expecting. All right, so let's see the rest of this move on through. So we're going to be watching just a couple of us getting just the trail end of this hitting here, Forest Counties and Langlade, a little bit more to your east. You could expect just a little more snowfall. Otherwise, most of us are done. So what's there is going to be there for the night tonight. And then, so we'll watch the rest of this pass on through the early hours Friday morning, leaving us with mostly clear skies to start off the day on Friday. So most of that will clear on out. And then we'll see a very nice day Friday, mostly clear skies, not too many clouds throughout that day. All right, so here's where we're at for our season so far. So last year, we were having 88.4 inches. Right now we're just over 11. We could see that number get up a little more through the overnight tonight. We'll keep our eyes on that. Not too bad so far though. Definitely getting a go on there on our little guy, little snowman, getting him to grow just like the rest. All right, so high temperatures today. We saw a lot of upper 30s on the board. Lower to the south, got a 50 in Wisconsin Rapids, so pretty nice down there. Generally, we're going to be seeing temperatures around this for the next week, staying about for our seasonable average around 40 degrees. So not too bad for us, seeing when that could be what we're seeing for averages for this time of year. Tonight, though, we're going to watch temperatures drop to about 19 degrees. That's going to be about 5-6 degrees below average for this time of year, 25 being our average overnight low. And those showers will continue on very lightly into the rest of the evening, the main event being that snow and the ice concern. All right, so tonight, temperatures getting to about 20, a couple degrees warmer in our southern counties. It's still very cool for us. Tomorrow, we'll only get as warm as going to 30 degrees. We'll see partly cloudy skies as we saw the rest of that cold front making its way on through, leaving us with a very sunny Friday morning to look forward to. So we'll be seeing about 30 degrees, staying about freezing in the northern counties. A little further to our south, we'll get just about freezing, a couple degrees above. So a little warmer temperature to look forward to there. Here's a look at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast. We're going to be seeing sunny skies on Friday after getting this rain and snowfall tonight, and then Saturday, Sunday, we'll continue to expect a chance of rain and then snow showers on Sunday, and then we'll dry out nicely for the week. We'll watch temperatures hang out right around average in the kind of the mid-30s throughout the week, and those overnight lows get pretty chilly down to about 20 degrees. Justin?
All right, thank you, Andrew. If you haven't noticed, Christmas is now only about 6 weeks away, and if you're looking to get a head start on your shopping list this holiday season, one local business says this weekend is a great time to do that. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel explains.
Imaginuity sells fun.
Your neighborhood toy store, like us, specializes in toys and games. That is all we do. That is what we know.
Part of what makes shopping at your local toy store so unique is the curated collection of fun. You never know what your next favorite game is going to be. Okay, all right, out of this.
So like I kind of just want.
Yeah.
There's something fun for everyone. Play is very essential for all ages.
The second Saturday of each November is Neighborhood Toy Store Day.
This would be our 10th year, but this year we are celebrating it a little differently.
COVID precautions won't allow for a big in-store play day, but that's not stopping the fun here.
We have a sale that will start on Saturday. We will also be sending giveaways with the purchases instead of activities in the store. All of our sale items are also available on sale through our website.
With a long, socially distanced winter ahead of us, Johnson says she's got plenty of options.
When you're stuck at home, we have some great busy activities that'll keep your brain going.
Whether it's Imaginuity or your own local toy store, Johnson wants people to buy it where they try it.
At your local neighborhood toy store, you are finding the greatest, newest, best toys for all ages.
In Minocqua, Cooper Henkel, Newswatch 12.
High school swimmers will be competing for state gold starting tomorrow. We'll show you why one North Central Wisconsin school has high hopes for the competition after the break.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Fleet Farm. To show our appreciation, all veterans and active military receive an additional 10% off their purchase. This week, save on things like all Field & Forest thermals, 25% off our low fleet price. Sprout Mixed Bits cat food, 40-pound bags are just $18.99. And select Cooper tires, buy 3, get the 4th free. Plus, veterans and active military save an additional 10% off their purchases. Fleet Farm, we've got you covered.
It's that time of year to winterize, shrink wrap, or store your boat inside at American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano at great rates. Or keep using your boat this fall. Trade it to American Marine by November 30th. Pick your new dream boat from the biggest showroom in the USA and pay no storage or winterizing fees. Plus, no payments and no interest until spring delivery. Lowest prices guaranteed. Boat lovers, it's time to shrink it, store it, or trade it to American Marine and Motorsports. Shawano.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
Straight ahead on Newswatch 12 today, we're going to be showing you the pet of the week, so stay tuned for that.
And the weather is also going to be perfect for that pet of the week. We have Friday with temperatures in the 30s. Make sure you tune in.
Last year, on their way to making the NFC Championship game, the Packers got pretty lucky when it comes to injuries. This year, not so much, but they're still winning. Since the beginning of the year, the Packers have had to deal with some injuries to some key players. They missed Devontae Adams for a couple of games. Aaron Jones missed time with a calf injury. List goes on. But they are still 6-2, and they sit atop the NFC North at the season's midway point. The team says that is a testament to their depth.
It's been somebody different for a lot of weeks. When Devontae's been healthy, it's been him most of those weeks. But in the absence of so many guys, there's been a lot of kind of unsung heroes that we've talked about over the weeks.
Packers are back home at Lambeau this coming weekend. They host the 1-7 Jacksonville Jaguars. Kickoff set for noon on Sunday. High school swimmers from across the state will gather in Waukesha starting tomorrow to compete for state gold. And the Northwoods will be well represented. One school from north central Wisconsin in particular is hoping one of their swimmers can manage to capture some long-awaited state gold. Newswatch 12's Nate Myhawk has more.
It's the calm before the storm, but Wausau East is ready to dominate. And they'll be led by their senior, Emma Clifford.
Despite everything that's been going on, I think it's been one of our best seasons yet. Our team has competed awesome. Everybody here has gone like personal best this season. It's just, we've worked really hard with the time that we've been given, and I think we're all doing great.
The team's success goes back to their attitude this season.
There's kind of more of a relaxed mentality this season because we're not quite sure what's going to happen. I definitely swim better when I'm more relaxed. I don't get in my head as much, so I've been able to kind of have more fun at meets, and I've even been swimming better than I usually do.
We've been looking at a lot of the positives this year because you could always look at the negatives, and that seems to be what people are focusing on, but we're trying to always find a positive in everything.
Now on the verge of state, Emma is focusing on breaking more records.
I've had personal bests this season for this season, and hopefully I'm hoping to drop time at state from my times overall, so I'm hoping that this taper will really pay off.
And her coach has full confidence they can do it.
Since freshman year, they work hard. They don't take days off. They don't cut the set down short. They're not looking to cut corners. They're looking to do more, and they're looking to do what's best for the team.
The Wausau East boys swimming team has had a lot of success over the years, if you can tell by those state banners behind me, but coach thinks this year's girls team could maybe raise a few banners of their own.
I think this is the group that can do it. They know they can do it. I'm hoping that with all this hard work, we make some amazing things happen down in Waukesha.
In Wausau, Nate Myhock, Newswatch 12.
All right, thanks, Nate. A simple T-shirt worn by a student led to some controversy at one Northwoods high school recently. See how students and school officials are responding. Next on Newswatch 12 at 10.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
We're all different, but we all want a Medicare plan that meets our needs. That's why we'll help you find yours, even if it's not ours. Register for an online seminar or a one-on-one appointment with a friendly rep today.
Does this sound familiar? You make the minimum payment, but the balance is still the same. You make a payment a few days late. Here come the late fees, past due notice, and the collection calls. We understand dealing with debt problems is not easy. It is stressful and hard, not only for you, but for your loved ones, your family. You're not alone, but you must understand debt problems only get worse unless you take action. If you owe more than $10,000 in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt, please take a minute and call the number on the screen. Learn about programs that have helped thousands of people get out of debt. Reduce your monthly payments, cut interest, and even settle your debt for a lot less than you owe. Save thousands. Get your life back. Call the number on the screen now. It's a free call, free information, and most importantly, you will have options. Remember, waiting will not make the problem go away. Call us. Our lines are now open.
Uncork the laughter of Antenna TV. Classic characters. Memorable laughs. The comedies of Antenna TV. Funny TV, how it was meant to be.
Northland Pines High School recently had a bit of a controversy about a student who came in wearing a particular T-shirt, raising some concerns for students. But the administration says they are using this incident as a learning opportunity for their students. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez shows us how exactly they are handling that conversation.
This is not a new topic for any high school to deal with.
In early October, a student at Northland Pines High School came to school twice wearing a shirt that said, "It's great to be white," causing some students to feel concerned.
Much more than just a shirt.
In response, Northland Pines Middle and High School Principal Dan Moran held an assembly for each grade to talk about respecting differences.
It's good that we're not all the same. That's a positive. That's not a negative. That's actually a positive that there are differences in this world, and in our country and in our school. I mean, everywhere.
He says it's not just a Northwoods problem.
I view it as right now a lack of either a lack of education or a lack of just being exposed.
He's not alone. Senior Dylan Dellenhart says it's critical as kids her age start learning.
These are really the years that will matter the most in terms of development as like who we are as people. We cannot learn how to embrace everyone now in these formative years, then I am afraid that we can never learn how.
Moran says they're still working on the problem using interactive classroom discussions and working with other schools and student groups, and are trying to turn a bad moment into a learning opportunity.
You take the unfortunate incident, you turn it around and you use it as a positive to educate everybody and get everybody in a better place.
In Eagle River, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Andrew's back with a final look at your forecast in just a couple minutes. Plus, if you are afraid to cook a traditional Thanksgiving turkey, may have just the thing for you. We'll show it to you after the break.
Over the past 89 years, the awards for our clients totals well into the billions of dollars, probably more than all the other personal injury firms in the state combined. Habish, and Rotier.
We've been helping families make joy for over 100 years, and we're not taking this year off. So the Ford Built for the Holiday sales event begins now. We're giving you the best deals of the season on select Ford SUVs and Ford Fusion. So get the family together and make some joy this season. Ford Built for the Holidays. Get Explorer with 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,500 cash back and $2,000 trade assist during the Built for the Holidays sales event.
We don't have access to major hospitals and so forth. Doesn't matter what doctor that we're sent to, it's always taken care of. It's just been a first-class company to deal with, and it's no hassle, and that's what I like the best. I have enough hassle in my business. I don't need hassle for medical care, and it's no hassle dealing with WPS.
WPS Medicare Supplement Insurance. Because we care. Call us at 1-800-221-7089.
For a close shave, you need to get a razor and lather up. For a quick shave on the go, you need to settle for an electric. But what if you really want both? Nick Bolton here with the newest addition to our tactical line, the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver. Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave whether you're at home or on the go. It even has a built-in trimmer for sideburns and beards. And it works wet or dry for a great shave in even the harshest conditions. That's right, the Tax Shaver is completely waterproof.
Act now to get your Tax Shaver for this special TV price of just $29.99 with free shipping. It's the only shaver that features genuine Bell & Howell precision and quality and is backed by our 10-year warranty. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-796-1043 or go to taxshaver.com. That's 1-800-796-1043, or you can order online at taxshaver.com.
Mornings are brighter with Newswatch 12 today. Wake up from 5 to 7 with your morning news team. Marissa Silvas, Peter Dubois, and Devin Biggs. Newswatch 12.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle-Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
Well, if you don't trust yourself cooking a whole turkey this Thanksgiving, or perhaps just want the taste of Thanksgiving without all that work, Purdue Foods has introduced something you might like. Meet the Thanks Nuggets. They are turkey nuggets, come in two flavors, dark meat and cranberry, it's one, or breast meat. They cost a lot more than a traditional chicken nugget, about $19 a bag, but they are just as easy to cook as chicken nuggets with some of that turkey flavor. Andrew, what do you think?
I've never in my wildest dreams would have thought that would be a thing. I'm very excited for it.
Interesting?
It is interesting.
They're an idea. It feels like late November outside right now with the snow.
It sure does, Justin, and we're almost done with that snow for tonight. Though what we're going to see is lingering ice freezes over roadways for the overnight hours tonight, and that'll include beginning in your morning commute, so just be aware of that. You might want to allocate a little bit of extra time. We are going to be seeing icy conditions out there in the morning. Right now, temperatures hanging out a little bit below freezing in the mid-20s for most of us. We're going to watch temperatures take a bit of a dip tonight, getting to the low 20s to upper teens in the overnight hours. Starting off your day, we'll see temperatures recovering a little bit, still in the low 20s to get started there, so still well below freezing, and that's going to just extend for those ice conditions. And then we'll watch temperatures get to freezing in the middle of the afternoon Friday and cool off from there. Here's a final look at your 7-day forecast. We're going to dry out nicely for tomorrow, and then we'll have more showers expected for the weekend, and then dry out again starting on Monday.
Thanks, Andrew. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a great night.